Hey y'all, I'm Heather Owen. I am a new consultant with Norwex, and Megan has asked me to share with you how I invite to Facebook parties. Just go ahead and warn you before we get started that I have 5 children ages 1 through 8, all boys, and there will probably be interruptions. I have the 1-year-old sitting right beside me. The first thing I wanted to share with you guys though is a spreadsheet that I use with Excel. I put every person's name straight down that I have a party with, what time it is, what day it is. Across here it says 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, all the way to the day after the party. In each box beside each person's name, it has the date that I'm supposed to send that message, and then I put a check on it when I do. Helps me keep up with everything, and 5 boys and a hubby, and staying at home and homeschooling. So this is my party information. I use it for me as well when I have launch parties or parties to get my business going. I'll share this with you guys. So I'm going to share with you all the steps that I do when I invite for a party and I have my hostesses do the same thing. I will also share with you the Microsoft Word document that tells me my messages that I send to my hostesses. The first thing that I do is I invite 50 people, yes, 50 people individually. Because we know that we don't want to go over 50. We want it to be personal. But we know that all those people aren't going to respond. So I send them a message. I tell them that I'm having a party on such and such day. There's going to be a raw chicken demo. And of course the party's with Norwex. Tell them the products, about just a short blurb about the products, and invite them to the party. I do send 50 if people are nervous about finding 50 people. I encourage them, look through your friends list and family list on Facebook and just rekindle a conversation with people. Even if they say no, it's neat to reconnect with those people. But I have sent out messages to almost everybody on my friends list with Facebook. So I'm sending out 200, 300 messages. Sometimes people have more people than that. So you can find 50 people, and of the Frankie list, you can use that as something to help people with also. Once I send out that message, one thing that I forgot to tell you about it, of course it's personal. Tell what I love about Norwex. There's a raw chicken demo, the day and time of the party. I always end with a question. Hey, can I send you an invite to the party? That's the last thing I say. So there's a question, they feel like they have to respond. If they say, yes, you can send me an invite, I send a message and says, yay, thank you. So excited that you can help support me. Can you remember to click going when you see the invite? That will help me see that you're coming, and you won't miss any posts. That encourages them to click going, because if they do not click going, they're more than likely not going to see the posts or any notifications in Facebook. If they tell me that they can't come that night, I don't just say, oh, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I say, thanks for letting me know. I'd still love to send you an invite, and you can check it at your leisure. There will be pre-party posts, and the party will be open up to 48 hours after the day of the party. At least half the time, more than half the time. I have people that say, sure, yeah, go ahead and send me an invite then. And I'll add them. Again, I ask them to go ahead and click going so they won't miss any posts, prize chances, and the raw chicken demo. I always encourage them about that. Of course, you're going to have guests that never respond to your message. Sometimes they don't intend on responding to your messages. Sometimes they didn't see it. And sometimes they forget because they checked the message when they were doing something else. So 1 to 2 days after I send that original message, I will send them a reminder message and just say, hey, want to check and see if you got my first message. Would love to have you at my Norwex Facebook party. Can I send you an invite? And at least half the time, they'll respond to that message and tell me yes or no. I continue at that point until I get 50 to click going. I just kind of go back and forth through those steps until I get 50 people to click going, because you're going to have some people that don't ever respond to your message, and some people that say, yes, send me an invite, but they never click going. So I continue until I get up to that 50. If I have sent messages and they said to invite them, and they never clicked going, then I will send them a message through Message Guests. And you guys probably all know how to use that. If not, send me a message and I'll ask you, or Megan can explain it to you. But if they haven't clicked going, I'll message all of those people in message guests and remind them to click going so they won't miss the raw chicken demo and the prize chances. So I know it sounds like a lot of messages, but it just really helps people get interacting in your party. Another thing that will help them is tag, tag, tag. When I do the intro to Norwex video, I tag everybody that's clicked going. I tag the maybes and the people who haven't clicked going if it will let me. Sometimes it won't. And that will get people interacting into your party. The day before and the day of, I go back into message guests and I send a quick message to everybody telling them I am so excited to have you tomorrow or to see you in a couple of hours. You're going to love the raw chicken demo, and I can't wait to show you these products. Thank you so much for supporting me. Make sure you've commented on different posts and learn about all these awesome Norwex products to help you clean your house. Message guests both of those times too. In my party, I have a 2-hour reminder. I tag people. Want to remind you, so I just put their names under that post. In the 2 hours, people get busy with supper. I missed a party the other night and I was so embarrassed because I told a friend that I would be there, but I got busy with supper and I totally forgot. So I tag people in that 2-hour graphic post in the party to remind them. Then I will also go on my personal page and put a Norwex graphic on there saying I'm having a party today. If you'd like an invite, comment below and I'll send you an invite and I'll put a little bit about Norwex in case they don't know. Again, 1 hour and a few minutes before, I have a post reminding them 1 hour before the party starts and a few minutes before the party starts, and I will tag people. Now, if I've seen that people are interacting and they don't need a tag, I won't, but 9 times out of 10 I have to tag people just because people are so involved on Facebook and they get so many notifications that they'll miss yours. So the reminder is good. And if people tell you not to send messages anymore, then just take them off of your list. Because I also have a list of everybody that has said they want an invite. So I'm continually knowing who to remind. But I think I've had once or twice people say, hey, don't send me any more messages. Actually, I can only remember of one right now. And I stopped sending her messages, but I've sent probably over 1,000 messages in my Facebook party times, and I've never had but that one person ask me to stop. After the party, you know, people, they come, they're really, really excited about the product, and then they get busy with children and supper and all their activities. So I send private messages to those people. I send private messages to people that came. Hey, thanks for coming. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anybody who wanted to order. Is there any products that you'd like to order, and can I help you with anything? Always end the message with a question, if it's appropriate, but 9 times out of 10 it is. That will remind them to buy. A lot of times they forget. If they bought items, products, I will thank them and ask them if they would like to book their own party to win more free, because that will help you get your booking in. If they didn't buy products, I will ask them again, just like if they came, if they want to buy anything. Those private messages are going to help them remember that they love the products and they want to buy them. If they missed the party, they said they would come and they didn't get to come. My son that I told you about was trying to play with a Sharpie, and they didn't get to come, then I'll send them a message, hey, I missed you at my party. You can go back in, check out all the posts, and let me know if you have any questions. You want to make sure, is there any Norwex products that would help you in your home if you want to buy anything. Always end with a question. And then as a consultant, I go back through my party and make tons of notes to see if anybody is interested in bookings. Even if they don't sound like they're interested, I ask them. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get people who are interested in getting free products. Hope these notes have helped. Again, I'll also include those 2 documents that I told you about to share with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me or Megan. Happy partying!